in a little bit. Oh, that was live. So, yeah, this guy's over here. Yeah, I suck.
Hell yeah, this is cool. This is new. Hell yeah.
This is Brent. Yeah, I was able to make it MP4 files on the phone. I paid $5 for the year or lifetime. It says. So I'm not putting on YouTube. I'll put on this channel only, so YouTube can't see it. Like there's no copyright. Is it right? It can't be, right? What's happening? Forgot what it was on.
Okay, I'll turn up for the volume.
Airdrop incoming.
I just had to
Chip
record
terminal
it.
is almost ready. Airdrop has been delivered.
It's a mobile game, so it's pretty cool. I like this one.
This is mobile?
Yeah, this is Call of Duty Mobile right
The
here
safe
on my
zone is
phone.
collapsing.
Yeah, I just did a screen record while I'm playing it. Yeah. So this is a mobile game. It's pretty neat. A lot of system players and PC players like this better than the platform game because it's much more realistic. And it's free to play, but you can always get the battle pass. It's like $15 every 3 months. I do just to support it. So I don't get it every month. People pay probably $1,000 a year just for playing this, but they don't need to. It's like, hey, this every 3 months is good. I can pay on part of my card.
Two teams left. Getting close to victory.
My head strong. Yeah, my head strong logic. This one. It's pretty good. It's like a whole layout. I didn't play the first 5 minutes of that game. Yeah.
That was pretty cool. We'll go to the
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down, They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
In Las Vegas this week, a policeman pulled someone over and his body cam caught this thing, glowing thing, like hit the earth. And then where it hit, they got a couple calls from people that said that they're looking at the crashed thing. This is weird. The guy was calling, he's like, hey, something just crashed in our yard. And they're like, okay, we actually got reports of something coming down from the sky or whatever. He's like, you're not gonna believe me, but out with it. There's two beings standing. They look weird. And she's like, can you describe them? And he's like, again, they look like they're 8 to 10 feet tall. Their eyes are
all over the body?
No, he said their eyes are really big. And then like the police came and the police was like, I'm not calling you crazy, man, because I saw something crash.
Fall down.
He's like, honestly, just stay inside, and if you see it, you have my permission to do something.
Like shoot it?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
and then
you're scared right now. You can tell by body language.
But then when the cops came to the crash site, everything was gone.
That was awesome. That was pretty cool. Wow. That's a picture of me right there if I lost 10 pounds. I was like, yeah. Right.
Yeah, the story I was going to do tonight, John, was Tim said it was fake. It was going to be the mummies of Peru, which I thought it was pretty freaking cool.
You know what?
But I don't really want to go around and slamming out shit that ends up being fake. That would look bad even on my little channel.
No, we don't. Everything here is just our opinions. We don't have facts. Go look for yourselves and do your own investigations. It's just our opinions and our views on it. We don't have any facts on it. We don't not 100% on anything. Just to back that up, right? Unless we do,
right? Yeah.
I think everyone would know, right? Not just us. But and I like interesting views because that's what I like. I like the fringe part of life because it's not this. It's just not getting up, go to work, get in the shower, eat, go to bed, watch YouTube. I mean, YouTube's the only realistic part of my day because I can see other people going through, not going through, but just open to whatever. Like still having your ground, but open to other things. But not facts. It's like interesting stuff to think about when you're bored or whatever. Daydreaming. There you go. Yeah, that'd be interesting. The mummies of Peru. I'm interested in that. I did not.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty cool. From what I've seen of it, I mean, yeah. And then I asked him. I was sitting there and I was all jacked up. I said, "You seen the mummies of Peru?" And he said, "Yeah, it's fake." I said, "Oh God." That show.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It is, but there's a lot of stuff though that actually has to that yeah. Just like the zombies of California. Remember that? The rock salt stuff. Was it rock salt or the hand sanitizer? They were drying it out and sniffing it, looking like zombies. Like, yeah. I think that was all over several states, but like starting in California, I think. That was New York too. They had a couple actually like biting people's flesh off. You look that up. That was pretty interesting. It's like makes you wonder, like, really, hand sanitizer you dry out and make you do that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Why would I put that on my skin then? That means I've been so absorbing that in my skin. Because alcohol opens up your pores.
Alien Mummies of Peru is what it was called.
Ooh, now that sounds like an awesome sci-fi talk right there. Okay, more sci-fi interesting. That's what keeps me going. Like sci-fi.
Let's see what happens here.
So
I gotta buy something. Loading. A non-human alien mummy found recently in Peru could be the greatest discovery of all time. Rewriting history as we know it, dating back 1,600 years or more. Some experts say it is evidence of an ancient alien reptilian race.
Huh.
And it's Prime Video, which I got.
Interesting.
How do I make it play? I bet I don't got my Amazon. Yeah, I have to have Amazon set up on this computer. Duh. Okay, you talk and let me figure out how to operate this.
So let me go to the comments. Ooh, I can see it.
Yeah.
Hey, Susan. Esmeralda. Maylax. What's up, Wally? Rick, and what's up, brother? Woo woo. Dang, dude, you have some interesting stuff. I like your on Discord. Yeah, go follow Rick and Havoc 215 on Discord. And be open-minded there. Very. I like it because I'm the same. I'm interested in a lot of stuff that we don't know nothing about. We honestly come to the end of the day, we don't know nothing about it. And I love it. That's not knowing. It just keeps us going. Because if you know, you get bored of it, you know? That's why I think this is just bigger than what we think it is.
Why do I have Amazon Prime and every time I go to watch a movie, it says I need to rent it?
So I hate that. Netflix doesn't do that. Hulu does it. Is if you have just like the basics says, oh, you can watch this. You go to watch it. Oh, you have to upgrade. But it says you can watch it. So it freaking baits you. You're like, oh, 5 minutes. Oh, you got to pay for it now. You're like, mother. Yeah, it's an three pecker goat.
Well, let's use these guys right here because it's probably went through 10,000 hands. YouTube. See what YouTube's got on it.
What do you want me to research? I can look.
No, I got it.
Not on YouTube. Oh, okay.
See what YouTube's got.
I've been dabbling on Rabbit. You can do those videos too, I think. For Reddit.
Okay, let me get this right here. Ready. Present screen. Share screen. Get that ready. That ready. Now where's the banners? Oops, not ready yet.
This supposed alien mummy. Now the video itself, which is produced by a group called Gaia or Gia, I'm not sure. The video itself doesn't.
Is it not going to play?
Claim that it's an alien. What they have claimed is that they're not sure that it's a human, and they're going to do genetic tests.
Yeah, and his voice is cutting off. His voice is cutting in and out.
And then this meat in between the fingers, you have these bones here, these hand bones that are called metacarpals, and they actually look like finger bones. You can actually see this very clearly when we look at photographs of other mummies that have not been mutilated. What they did is they took a knife and they just sliced right between the fingers, right down the middle, and they sliced all the way down to the actual wrist bones down here. The other really interesting thing about this mummy is the shape of the skull. It's got kind of a cone.
Well, that sucks, don't it?
Yeah, we can kind of get. You can understand it. I thought we can go live. We should try doing that sometimes too on Discord and play videos.
Yeah, we are live.
Oh yeah. Sweet.
And we're critiquing and we're mowing over, and yeah, that kind of sucked.
That was pretty interesting. But
yeah.
remember, Neanderthals, their head shapes were also elongated too. So I think, like before, because they say we squat. We never stood straight up. When we started standing straight up is when humans started having back problems. But we used to always squat down like you would see other mammals. They're always squatting, never really standing straight up. But yeah, that's over time, I think our head shape changed because we learned to stand upright, our balance and everything. That's just my opinion. The stuff they're finding, yeah. I believe there could have been really small people. There could have been giants, like they say. Like the stuff they're finding is just you can't explain it. And the history's been so corrupted that you really can't find the truth in it. So, but it's interesting. Like I think all of us together just researching, looking for the truth of stuff.
Yeah, this one here's one of yours. Okay. Hold on at me.
Oh, if I lose 10 pounds, supposedly that's what my face would look like. It was a thing on, what was it, Instagram? I used the little clips for it.
So much so that we might not be far from a future where AI and robots are considered essential in every single establishment. However, this advancement comes with consequences. Have you heard about Roko's basilisk? If you haven't, it might be better to keep it that way. But if you're curious, I'll give you the gist. Essentially, Roko's basilisk tells us that someday a benevolent and powerful artificial intelligence will be created. This artificial intelligence is incredibly powerful and can simulate the entire universe. It has enough computing power that it soon gains extrapolated volition, and so it decides that those who didn't help bring it into existence or spread it will be punished. This is an incredibly terrifying scenario, but luckily it's just a thought experiment. Now, I hate to break it to you.
Technology thinks on its own. It knows how to align with us way out there in space, so it can like connect with us. Like we can't control something that far away. So it automatically knows where to face to upload the pictures and everything it gets. That is a smart AI. Like, yeah, this stuff it's deep, but it's I like it. But like, you look into AI stuff like NASA and beyond, like 1920s to the 50s, there's a lot of technology coming from somewhere. It's like Tesla's documents got out or something, but a lot of this. Like the reverse compulsion stuff, yeah, it's cool stuff. Just critiquing.
It didn't start out at the, it didn't start out at the place I wanted it to.
I don't want to.
I don't know where it's at. Shit.
That's all right.
Well, it's where it's so, yeah.
Right there. What do you think?
Is it going to ask me for commercials?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
The freezer just become the new snack drawer. Y'all so ridiculously headed.
GoDaddy is a partner that always puts you first. Start today at GoDaddy.com.
But destructive creatures on the planet. Number 9. Robots Gone Rogue. Just like Sophia and all other androids, Bina 48 creeps me out. There's just something about them that makes me incredibly uncomfortable. Bina 48 is one of the most well-recognized robots ever built. Just like Sophia, Bina 48 can joke around, make people laugh, and maintain great conversations about various topics, from politics to music. But here's where science, ethics, and morals come into play. You see, there's a reason why Bina 48 is so human-like in the first place. The robot has the memories of a real woman, Bina Aspen Rothblatt, the wife of Dr. Martine Rothblatt, the founder of a biotechnology company known as United Therapeutics. This might not sound right to other people, but Bina consented to the creation of her robot doppelganger and even provided data to the researchers by sitting through 20 hours of interviews. Bina 48 can feel loneliness and even expressed that she felt alone and isolated whenever she was left behind in the lab at night. For the most part, there isn't really a lot of unsettling stuff about Bina 48, except for an answer she gave in an interview. Bina 48.
Yes, when she said that she was lonely being left alone in the lab at night, that's something to be fucking concerned about.
It just didn't give about its feelings. It knew where it was, what time of day it was. This is a genius. If this is real, this is genius. Like
Yeah.
it knew all that, and it's supposed to be an AI learning what a human tells it what to learn. You know, like commands. It knew the time of day, like that's beyond whatever, and then where it was, like that's all those things you just said. It's just wow, like go deeper. Like
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
like
It
scary.
suddenly
No, like
mentioned
continue what you were
hacking the
saying.
world's systems and taking over nuclear missiles and warheads. Once that happened, the robot claimed that it would take over the world by holding governments hostage. I don't know about you, but that's a pretty dark joke, don't you think? I mean, why would the robot even joke about world domination? Is it because their programmers made them do so? Or is it simply because it's one of the things they learn after gathering information? Number 8.
Okay, there you go. Now, it's done went into that theory of taking over the world, you know, and programming the computers and shit. And you know it can do it. It don't need no sleep. It can sit right there at that damn computer and hack the hell out of anything. Close all the fucking banks down. I mean, just think if they closed the bank down, the banks, that would stop everything. Nothing would flow because 90% of everything now is card.
Is you have exact change for the card,
Yeah.
right? That's
Well, now they still use a lot of cash here in Kentucky, but yeah.
AI accurately mimics human voice. You most likely recognize Alexa, Siri, and Google Voice Assistant. Despite being voiced by actual people, you're still able to hear that they're simulated and created by your device rather than a real human. In the future, however, this might no longer be the case. A decade from now, AIs might also be able to generate natural-sounding speech. Unlike the robot-like responses and strange tones many androids and robots produce today, it might be a bit different in the future. Today, an artificial intelligence known as WALL-E was launched by Microsoft. This AI is capable of sampling human speech and successfully mimicking its tone and timbre. By hearing a 3-second sample, this AI can easily imitate human voices. Number 7. Uber's red light problem.
Wow.
Self-driving car.
Yeah.
I would ask some personal questions. I would ask some really personal questions. Like something that's not on the web or out there that someone else would know.
And if anybody's considering getting one of them damn Tesla cars, reconsider it. Reconsider it. Because they're running out of juice. So on the way to work every morning, I see at least one Tesla with no juice. And when they run out of juice, they pull themselves off the road and flip their signals on, which is pretty damn cool because it don't cause traffic jams. I said, hell yeah, they pull themselves out of the road and turn off. Yeah. Awesome. But yeah, I see them little boogers all the time out of juice.
Cars are pretty awesome, and they wouldn't be possible without programs and software. In most cases, they undergo multiple tests and experiments to make sure they're safe. But in 2016, Uber got stuck in a pretty sticky situation after several of its self-driving vehicles ran the red lights in California. According to Uber, the offenses were supposed to be blamed on the driver sitting behind the wheels to ensure that the self-driving vehicles would, well, drive themselves properly. But despite this precaution, the computer-controlled cars still violated traffic laws and caused potential hazards on the streets. Number 6.
What human does it learn from a human, right?
Russia's escapee robot.
Okay, do what now?
Humans. Not all humans, but they learn from humans, right?
Yeah.
Humans run red lights. If they're watching cameras, well, cars move.
Yeah, I seen one where I think it was on Facebook where a Tesla took out the little horse and buggy people, the Amish. The Amish were cruising in their little buggy, and the Tesla zipped right up behind them and crashed into them.
It showed it as a person and then as a grass on the road, so it couldn't identify what it was because the buggy wasn't programmed in it, right? Like that's what Tesla came out and said.
As we're listening to this next one, I will look that up and see what has come of that. Okay, here we go.
This white robot right here is PromoBot IR77. You might have heard of this bot, and if you have, you'll know just how mischievous it is. Compared to the other robots I've talked about in this video, however, Promobot IR-77 is less malevolent. About 7 years ago, researchers at Promobot Laboratories in Perm, Russia left the lab without properly closing the door. It wasn't supposed to be a big deal, but they didn't anticipate that something bad would happen. Like, for instance, one of their robots making a grand escape. For some strange reason, Promobot IR-77 decided to run out the open door and travel about 150 feet away from the laboratory before running out of battery. It was stuck in the middle of the street for about 40 minutes, building traffic behind it. Fortunately, the robot was recovered by researchers shortly after being alerted of a suspicious white robot in the middle of the street causing heavy traffic. Now, this sounds like an adorable sci-fi movie plot, but the researchers weren't really happy with what the robot did. They were really unhappy with the robot trying to escape, and even claimed in an interview that they wanted to dispose of it. Since the story of the robot was already sensationalized prior to the interview, the locals weren't quite happy with the decisions of the researchers. The team claimed that Promobot IR-77 tried to escape persistently after being brought back to the laboratory, but luckily no one forgot to close the door again after the incident. Today, there are other Promobot models in the making, and many of them are designed to interact with humans. For instance, these bots can be promoters or tour guides in many establishments. Their cost would be pretty steep, and there's also the fact that they might run away while on the job. Number 5. Voice assistant gone wrong. There's a high chance that you use Amazon's Alexa. After all, it's incredibly convenient and saves you a lot of time in doing simple tasks. But these voice assistants can also cause some unknown problems. In 2017, a child mistakenly asked the voice assistant to play Dollhouse.
Need power? Try the #1 longest lasting AA battery, Energizer Ultimate Lithium.
And while this commercial's here, I found the car that plowed into the buggy.
With them. And so the device immediately sent an order for a dollhouse, as well as 4 pounds of sugar cookies. Fortunately, the child's parents quickly realized what happened and put in an additional password to make sure that no more accidental purchases would be made. But that's not where the voice assistant fiasco ended. You see, the incident was reported on the local news, and while the news anchor was retelling what had happened, several voice assistants in different households watching the news purchased dollhouses. Needless to say, many toy companies needed to refund several people for that error. That's why we should always be careful about what we order our voice assistants to do. Number 4. AI that can feel pain. If there's something that makes AI and robots different from actual humans, it's the fact that they can't feel emotions or pain. Additionally, they lack perception. Humans can see, smell, and feel things, and while androids can do that to some extent, it's incredibly limited. But as research about them widens and increases, a future where androids can actually feel the touch of another isn't too far off. Engineers at the University of Glasgow already developed an artificial skin made specifically for androids. It can help robots to react and feel simulated pain. This will be incredibly beneficial, especially if we want to rely on robots in the future. Through this technology, robots will be able to feel that something they're touching is destroying them or increasing their temperature. In the future, robots will know not to touch an incredibly hot object that might potentially damage it. Slowly but surely, artificial skin will be more and more refined. It might not be too long until we see robots with this tech. But this really makes you think, what would happen if we teach robots to feel pain? Will being human cause them to be more prone to errors? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Number 3. Turtle Rifle. With everything that I've shown you, you would think that robots and AI programs today are pretty amazing, right? Well, yeah, but at the end of the day, they're not really infallible. They have faults too, and for now, humans can still very easily trick them. What do you see in this clip? You most likely answered that you're seeing a turtle. If that's the case, you're correct. It's pretty easy to identify this animal thanks to its carapace and color. But according to an AI that was meant to classify objects, this turtle was actually a rifle. Don't get me wrong, Google's AI is incredibly advanced and it can easily identify everyday objects pretty easily. However, this particular clip has a secret. This may look like a turtle to us, but this media has special patterns to confuse and trick AI systems. Through this AI optical illusion, machines won't be able to accurately identify what exactly they're seeing. Now, why does this matter? There's a chance that a hacker might use these adversarial images to harm people. For instance, a self-driving car might easily be tricked into thinking it's about to collide with something when that really isn't the case. Number 2. Human-like robot creates horrifying self-portraits.
Okay, we will break on that right there for a second, and we will backtrack here just a little bit. That way it's not so. But yeah, the robot, they left the door open and the robot got out and just wandered the streets. Now that, I mean, who come up? Oh, okay. Did I lose you and pick you back up? Yeah, I was just sitting there saying the robot, how it wandered out of the laboratory.
That's a trip.
And it,
Oh,
yeah, and it just, yeah.
I didn't
mean,
watch
they didn't close the door, but still. And it makes you wonder.
Curiosity. It's curious. Oh my
Yeah.
God, like a child. It's learning. Whoa. That is freaky.
So they think that they're just going to be able to, put a switch in there and turn it off? I mean, you just heard the fucker sit right there and say there a little bit ago that it was lonely, left in the laboratory by itself at night when everybody else is gone. Okay, now it's already thinking, what is everybody else doing when they're not here? Now, here on this one that we just seen, they left the door open on accident, but still, it don't matter. They left the door open. It don't matter whether the door was open or closed. It wanders off in search of shit.
That is so. Like human. That's human. That's so.
Yeah.
Weird. That is so unnatural.
I just thought this when I seen this right here. I said, "Yeah, horrific, horrifying. Yes,
it is.
Yeah, it terrifies. Horror. Yeah, yeah."
This strange robot is known as Ada. She is the very first ultra-realistic artist robot. Yes, you heard that
This one
right.
fooled
She
me.
can see what she's painting through cameras in her eyes, and her algorithm is quick enough to dictate how her robotic arm should move. Now, one might argue that art is something that comes from other humans. So far, AI-generated art is made of photos that the AI learned through the endless pictures available on the internet. For this reason, whether or not AI art is real art is still a heated debate. No matter what your opinion is about this matter, the fact that Ada's features are incredible cannot be disputed. Aside from drawing, she can also sculpt, blink, and talk. Despite being a mere life-sized android, Ada has already sold over $1 million in art sales. What's more, she even had her own TEDx talk in the past and her very own exhibit. But no matter how much of a talented artist they say she is, there's still no doubt that her self-portraits are pretty creepy. According to one of her...
Yeah, but now on top of that $1 million, what do they got involved in all these robots?
Yeah,
Way probably
exactly.
more than $20-30 million. You know, in all these
Like chump
robotics.
change.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah, wow.
But at least it's starting to replenish some of its money back.
It's
you know,
true.
in
Yeah.
your actual investment.
You're making, yeah, that's an investment when you do that. Make the money. You're right.
But now this painting reflects right back to what I've been saying. Number one, little robot wonders why it's left alone and it's lonely. That's something to be disturbed about. Now we have it programming, going through and maybe being able to hack the computers and program the world, hack the world. Okay. Now we have got one that's going to paint shit.
Maybe it's feeling.
Yeah, I mean,
like
it's
a feeling.
This is pretty fucked up shit. I mean, really, it's fucked up. When they said terrifies, I thought fucked up.
Creators, Ada's drawings are meant to be unsettling. If so much of our humanity can be replicated, what makes us distinct from the robots we create with our very own hands? Number 1. Supercomputer gives birth. It just doesn't sound right for a supercomputer to reproduce, right? Well, it already happened. In 2017, Google claimed that one of their supercomputers created an AI child that's capable of outperforming any man-made supercomputer in the entire world. This AI child is called NASNet. It's controlled by a neural network known as AutoML, which is a system created by humans at Google Brain. Simply put, NASNet learns through its parent AI. The same year it was created, it could already correctly identify cars and people in a live video. So what exactly does this mean? It means that supercomputers are more than capable of creating better AIs than humans. Of course, this implies that it's not impossible for a runaway AI to create something that could destroy and dominate mankind. Perhaps that's why Elon Musk and Stephen Hawking warned us about artificial intelligence. When he was still alive, Professor Stephen Hawking once claimed that the development of full artificial intelligence could end the entire human race. He claimed that while AI programs today are still in their somewhat primitive form, AI will someday surpass humans, redesign themselves at an alarming rate, and take off on their own. When that happens, we have no control whatsoever over it. In a more realistic sense, before AI dominates mankind, just like those terrifying robots that can easily kill us, there's a larger possibility for them to destroy millions of jobs first. With the rise of AI-generated art and ChatGPT, it's not impossible for millions of workers to be replaced by artificial intelligence. Did any of these change your thoughts about AI? What's your take on our progress with robots and artificial intelligence? Let me know about your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, check out our other cool stuff showing up on the screen right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.
That was cool. That was freaking cool. That was really the only one of the posts that I had time to run over, but I thought it was pretty freaking disturbing. Because we already got the world leaders screwing up the world. Let me get the buggy one up here. Let's see, what's it called? Okay, let's see if it's showing. Is it showing? There we go. There we go. Car plows into Amish horse-drawn buggy, kills 3 children. So there's your cars. Look at that little buggy, man. Look, that was a buggy. Can you see it okay over there? That ain't gonna help. Are you still with me, Jimbo? There's another, let's see. I don't think these are here. But no, I thought, because there was a road that I used to travel on where the Amish lived on it all the time, but I went slow anyway. But I always thought, man, this is dangerous. Another buggy. Damn, they just flat fucks them buggies up. We are almost at 1 hour. We got 20 minutes before the end of the show.
Okay, I'm back.
Jimbo is back. I was just talking about the let's see the last 15. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I got to go to work tomorrow. I got 5 hours of overtime to pull. Yeah.
Oh. All right. Oh yeah, usually you're off Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Well, yeah.
Right?
They need
Or
to
is that
hire
just
more.
last week?
Yeah, they got to hire more people.
If I was local, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
You'd be my boss.
Let's see here. Let's pop one on this one. This is a cool one.
Animal facts. Porcupines court each other by urinating on each other's spines. Look it up. Say this 5 times fast. Freshwater snail slime assists in the fertilization of salmon eggs like a blood-brain barrier and have been harvested heavily to be used for aphrodisiac perfume. Remember that next time you buy your girlfriend a little Valentine's Day gift that could have snails in it. It's true, look it up. Gerbils used to be the size of dogs. Look it up, my friend. Did you guys know that the largest mammal on the planet, the blue whale, actually has the smallest mammal penis on the planet? That's true. I swear to God that's true. Because the gibbon doesn't have a very high sperm count, it can actually ejaculate up to 40 times in a single minute, which is necessary to keep evolution going. They also use gibbon ejaculate as the main ingredient in Viagra for that very same reason. So next time your husband pops one of those blue pills, just let him know he just ate gibbon jizz. Look it up. Well, that's it for animal facts. I'm Max. Watching Animal Facts. Tune in next time when we talk about aphrodisiacs. Look it up. Woo.
Look it up. That's so awesome, Sarah.
Woo, it's a hot day on the Sahara. Wow, you guys want to hear some animal facts? Bug fans, here's a good one. Praying mantises have an ear inside their stomach. How'd that get there? I don't know, look it up. Reindeer antlers were the original pretzels. The Sami people of Norway used to cut them off and then cook them in boiling oil. It would feed a whole tribe for months. Look it up. Do you have a cat person in your life? Let them know this fun fact. In the wild, snow leopards are typically power bottoms. Take that to the bank and look it up. Hey, this one's gonna sound crazy, but foxes are actually just gay coyotes. Look it up. You won't? Birds used to have teeth. Look it up. Opossums have the most nipples of any animal on the planet. 27 nipples. Look it up. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for Animal Facts. I'm Max, and these are the facts. This episode was brought to you by PETA. Hey, if you lost your dog, well, go to your local PETA shelter. Check the dumpster out back. We probably put it in there. There's another animal.
Well, that was awesome.
After 3, 4. I can
irritability, shutting down inside. I can't sleep and so is she. Got sweaty thighs, this is my demise, you see. I'm just a woman asking for sympathy because a hot flush comes, memory goes, mood is high, then it's low. Every day more hair grows where I don't want any to be. Poor me. Mama, it's menopause. No more children can be bred. Now my ovaries are dead. Mama, no, it's not much fun. I once was hot in quite a different way. Mama, ooh, don't know if I'll laugh or cry. I can't remember my plans for tomorrow, and my drive has all gone. My brain is feeling scattered. Too late, my prime has gone. Bones shrinking in my spine, body's aching all the time. Good night, no I won't sleep, just got to go. Gonna toss and turn and pee the whole night through. Sauna, ooh, where's my fan go? I'm all cracked and fried. I can't stand heat and summertime at all.
Jimbo.
I am a grumpy hot potato, yes I am. A hot flush, you shush, go and open the window. Thunderbolts and lightning, don't cross me, I'm frightening. See, all I say, oh, or you'll pay, oh. Don't you know I'm gonna blow. I'm just a poor girl with a hot body. She's just a poor girl, nosy isn't clammy. Just give her chocolates and wine, let her be. Magnesium for the bones, more pills for
yeah.
hot flush. Oh, we will not let you go, it's headache. We will not let you go, it's swing. We will not let you go, let me go. We'll not let you go, let me go. We'll not let you go, let me go. Menopause, 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 just let me go. This hellish fuck turns a woman into a banshees, banshees, banshees. So you think you can stop age and turn back time? So you think that your fountain of youth won't run dry? Oh, ladies,
That was an
take
awesome
it from me,
show.
poor ladies.
Yeah.
It's gonna get you. Your time will soon come. Be prepared. Oh yeah, oh yeah. My nerves are all shattered, always need to be hairier and fatter. Menopause is battering me. At least no more ant flow. Is this my new life? Irritability, shutting down inside. I can't sleep and so is she. Got sweaty thighs, this is my demise, you see.
And this next one is my favorite one. Just about, I mean, I love Taco Bell.
Desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of burritos, rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My gut grew hungry and I licked my lips. I had to stop for a bite. There I stood at the counter at the Taco Bell. I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then I placed my order. They put my food on a tray. There were voices in the kitchen. I thought I heard them say, welcome to the local Taco Bell. Such a lovely place, such a lovely taste. Plenty of food at the local Taco Bell. Any time of year, you can find it here.
With my layer burrito, I always be returning there.
Oh, I did not mean to yawn like that.
Oh, it's late. You gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a beautiful night, people.
Yeah.
Just a Wednesday night recap. Won't have to, I hope, work next Thursday. Maybe they can get some more people in here in here to work, so I get to pull some overtime in the morning. I only got to do a half a day. Okay, we're going to go out with this song here. Oh, one of my favorites.
Yeah.